Good morning, everybody. Hello. Excuse me. Good morning. We have sunshine. Um, yeah. Good morning on this lovely Monday day. I have a cup of coffee that's been reheated, but it's fine. And I have some lovely projects for you today. I am stepping in for the lovely Natalie today, so I know. And if you were expecting to see Natalie, I do apologise, it's me, but she is home for personal reasons, which I'm sure you're all aware of anyway. So we've got some really fun projects for today. Tell me what the weather's like. Let us know how it is. I've got some nice bright sun coming through, but I'm not going to lie, it's been chilly. It's one of those suns that deceives you because you go out and then you're like, oh, it's warm, and then it's just freezing. So yeah, we've had that. And we have had such a wet and cold weekend here in Bristol. At least it's been really cold and really horrible thunderstormy rains. So yeah, that's been my weekend. So good morning to Anastasia. Peace and love, Natalie from the US. It's 5 a.m. Anastasia, you amaze me every day when I see you here at 5 a.m. I just think, wow, that's amazing. It's lovely for you to join us, make that effort. Good morning to the lovely Rachel, who says good morning from a dull, wet Barrow. Elaine says good morning, Laura and everyone. Camille says good morning, Laura. Dull, rainy here. Send the sun down the road to us. Yeah, I'm sure it's heading your way because we seem to be quite similar on our weathers, don't we? I don't have my snoring companion today. I do have her. She's just deserted me. Apparently, I'm not worthy. So, good morning, Mina. For those who know, my snoring companion is, of course, Savannah the French Bulldog. But Savannah the French Bulldog has basically, we have so you go through, we have a corridor, we have our kitchen, and then like what was the old kitchen. So it's like a little, and we call that like the dog room. And so there's a big round chair for the dogs to sleep in and a little dog bed. There was more beds, but the dogs keep destroying them. So we're a bit like, work it out. And so now Savannah is so territorial over this little dog bed that she just sleeps in it pretty much all day. So she will be in, I'm sure, at some point. So good morning to Judith. So, did we all have a lovely weekend? I can't even tell you what I did on my weekend. Oh, we went, we took the dogs for a little walk, and we went to visit a place called Porter's Head, which is just sort of on the outskirts of Bristol. I'm not quite sure whether it's classed as Bristol or I'm quite sure, but it's beautiful anyway. We went and there's this lovely little lighthouse that my husband likes to go and take photos of in the sunset. And so yeah, we went down there, a lovely little bit of sort of, a bit coastal. Went down onto like a rocky beach, took the dogs with us, got some fresh air, and it was really nice. So that's what we did. My kids did their first St. John duty yesterday. Well, it's not their first, but they've been done one before, so it's their first St. John duty, which again they really loved. So yeah, we've been avoiding the rain. That's been my weekend. Good morning, Sue. I'm saying good morning. We're all good. It's 45 degrees and it's raining. Yeah, it's just not good weather at the moment, is it? Anyway, let's show you the lovely project that we have planned for today. It's more chainmail. We have got this. I really do love making and just wearing these designs. I just think they're really lovely. It is a variation of the Shaggy loop. And we've got some beautiful colorway kits for you. It goes all the way around. Excuse the back of my bust. It's needs a bit of tape on it, but all the way around. And you've got this lovely tactile movement in this piece. So simple to make, really lovely and effective. I'll hold that up a little bit closer for you. And of course, I will show you this down on the board in a moment. But you'll be able to see we've got this lovely, we've got so many colorways as well, which is absolutely gorgeous. Good morning, Esther from a dull, drizzly Preston. Well, hopefully this jewellery will brighten your day. So yeah, we have this lovely necklace, but the kits have got enough in them to make not only the breakfast. necklace. I apologize. I haven't had breakfast yet, so I think my brain's going to need some breakfast. You get the lovely bracelet. You can make a bracelet as well, and of course a beautiful pair of earrings. You just grab them. So I am, of course, going to show you this down on the board so you can see them up close and properly. I was trying to be organized and to prepare some of the units ready for the demonstration. So I will show you this, and then I will take you to the website for you to be able to see what you get and how you can make them. So let's have a quick look at what we have down here. Oops. Mouse was playing up then. There we go. Okay, so you can make this lovely tactile bracelet. You can see here, my unit's ready to go. So you've got this lovely bracelet, which is, you can make either a bracelet, or you can make actually all of this. You can make out of one kit a bracelet, a pair of earrings, and of course your lovely necklace, which we have here. So the necklace, again, you can see we've got that lovely centerpiece, but I've actually used the seed beads to carry up the design all the way around. So it gives a really lovely movement, tactile, airy kind of feel. And I have to say, love this combination of the teal and the gold. So you have enough in these kits to be able to make a pair of earrings, a necklace, and a bracelet. All that lovely movement, tactile is really, you know, and it's got a little bit of a weight to it. So you're going to know that you're wearing it. It's really, and look, listen to that. Doesn't that sound great? Does that jingle? So let's go on over to the website and see what we have and how you can get your hands on it. So let me just take my over to here, Totally Beads, as always. So we will have a quick share of the screen. So tell me if you've got anything fun planned for the week. I don't really think I have. No, nothing really. Good morning, Joanne. She says, good morning, Laura. Good morning, all. Winter sun is shining brightly. Yeah, indeed it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? So over to totallybeads.co.uk. And as always, we go down and you can see we've got the video tutorial. So we'll click on that and see where it takes us. And it takes you to our projects. And here you'll see the Shaggy Loop Seed Bead Jewellery. And then you'll get the recording, which is what we're doing right now, which you can watch back on YouTube. And then we have our kits. So you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colorways of these kits. Now you can see these have got, but basically there's enough in the kits to be able to make a whole set. So the necklace, the bracelet, and the earrings. So you have enough to be able to make all of this. Okay. So Anastasia says, what side of the jump rings and the seed beads? It looks like weight. Well, I'm going to go over that with you now, Anastasia. And Susan says, good morning, Laura and all beaders. Good morning, Susan. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so let's have a quick look. So with this kit, let's go just to the first one. You have the champagne gold. I do have this here with me. Beautiful. This does make me think quite bridally because you've got that lovely champagne gold. You've got a really lovely kind of golden seed bead here, and of course you have the, let me move all of this out of the way so I can show you on this camera and then take you over to the shared screen so you'll see this is what we have here. This is the kit I'm about to show you. Gorgeous, lovely champagne gold findings, your jump rings, and these gorgeous seed beads, which we have. If I just show you the actual seed beads themselves, you can see they're so beautiful, really lovely, really sort of delicate. And again, yeah, most definitely could see this being worn by a lovely bride. How gorgeous are these, and that movement again is just really lovely. So let's switch over to the website. So you'll see for the day you get £7.19 for these kits. Wow, absolutely fantastic. £7.19 instead of £7.99, and you will get jump rings. Now you don't just get jump rings. What you actually get are 3 bags of the 9mm jump rings. So the 9mm jump rings, which are 9mm outer, 7mm inner. 3 bags of those to be able to make this jewellery, and then you get your seed beads, and then you get lobster clasps and earrings. So you get these lovely big chunky lobster clasps. I can't speak. Lobster clasps. You get a pair of shepherd hooks that will match your jump rings perfectly. You get a bag of your seed beads in the colour tone, which you'll see here. And you get your, for these, you get your champagne gold jump rings. So 3 bags of jump rings, some shepherd hooks, 2 large lobster clasps, and your seed beads. Enough there to be able to make your earrings, your necklace, and of course your bracelet. So for £7.19, I mean, these earrings on their own, I'd be selling these at about probably £10 to £15. I think, you know, you do put your time and effort into them. They are cool. They've got lovely statement movement to them. You'd be getting your money back just on 1 pair of earrings. Of course, you don't have to make earrings, necklace, and a bracelet. You could just think, oh, I'm going to make a range of earrings, or I'm going to just make a couple of bracelets. It's completely your choice, but you have the potential there to make all 3. So we have some more people come in. So we've got excuse me, Oliomi. Good morning, everyone. And Joanne, who plans for the week is her birthday Wednesday. Oh, happy birthday for Wednesday. I'm doing the live on Wednesday too. So make sure you pop on and say happy birthday. Hoping that one gift is a trip to Hogwarts in London, as well as grandma babysitting duties. Oh, that sounds amazing. What a lovely week planned. I would love to go to Harry Potter World. Is that where you're going, to Harry Potter World, or just to Hogwarts? Did you know that some of Hogwarts or Harry Potter was actually filmed in Bristol? Fun fact for you. So there you go. There's kit number 1, which is a lovely champagne gold, and you can see here what I have left from just making those earrings. I will just pop the bag over, show you that again, just so you can see. This is what I have left from, and that pair of earrings. So much potential. Really fab, fantastic kits. Let's go on over and see the next version that we have. So I'll switch it back to the right screen for you. Hi, Carol. How are you? So yeah, £7.19 for that one. Let's go ahead and look at the next colorway that we have. Oh, we have the ice blue. Now, where's the ice blue, Laura? Where did you put that? It is here. This is a lovely, again, lovely wintry feel to this. You've got your beautiful, lovely sort of very icy blue, great description, almost like a light aquamarine tone of blue. You have your silver findings, and everything else is the same. So you'll get 3 bags of jump rings, 2 large lobster clasps, pair of shepherd findings, shepherd hooks, and of course your seed beads. So let me switch over and show you in person what this looks like. So you have this gorgeous, when it shows, gorgeous, lovely colorway. This is a really, again, I could see this kind of, this would just go with any outfit. I think this would be really lovely. I kind of call it a safe gift, but I don't think you could go wrong with this colorway if it was gifted to anybody. Of course, the other options, you don't have to make jewellery with this. You could, of course, go ahead and make a back charm or a bookmark, anything you want. Here again are your lovely, beautiful jump rings, seed beads. Look at what I've got left again from making that 1 pair of earrings. So that is your ice blue version. Okay. What have we got next? Let's just go back to the page. Bring it up here for you. Then we have the mauve. How do we say that? Mauve, I think. Colorway, which is the earrings that we have here that I showed you already. This is your titanium kind of colored jump rings, that slightly darker tone. I love this color with this lovely shade of purple. Everything else is the same. You don't need me to show you what we've got left over. You know what we've got left over, absolutely tons. And there is that version for you there. Now this one is £8.09. So this one's a little bit more, but I think it's because of the material. And that is, of course, instead of £8.99. So then we do go over to the shadow. Oh, I love that. That sounds so, it sounds very mysterious. Shadow, beautiful version. Great for that slight, I think this is like that. I could kind of see this being worn on a black, you know, like a black tie, like a lovely red dress or something like that. And you've got this beautiful black jump rings, black earring findings. And then you have these really lovely, let me see if they're kind of like a smoky quartz coloured seed bead. You see them there? Like a smoky quartz. And I love these seed beads because they're slightly irregular, which is great when you're doing a tactile piece of jewellery like this, because you've got that lovely sort of more movement. It just adds, to me, it just gives that extra layer of texture. Again, you already know what we have left, so you don't need me to show you, but it's absolutely tons. And there we have the shadow version. And the shadow version is, of course, the same, £7.19. Then we're going to move over to the next kit. What's the next kit that we have? We have the necklace, which is the turquoise. So this is £7.90. So are you telling me that you would be charging £17 for a necklace like this? No, I don't think so. So let's see what else we have on this one, left over on this one, because obviously I've used a lot more in this one. So remembering again that this is £7.19. I don't think just to clarify, £7.19. There's your necklace shown on situ on the actual bust. And of course, your materials are the same as they have been for everything else. So you'll see here, you'll see that we have got, these are the seed beads that I have left, jump rings that I have left, and the findings that I have left. So more than enough to be able to make your bracelet and earrings, possibly even another necklace. It depends what you wanted to do. And actually, before I added this shaggy sort of section on here, this is a really sweet bracelet or earrings or alternative, you know, just having the kind of interlocked with the seed beads. It's just really pretty. So there is your turquoise, £7.19 for that lovely kit. And then the final one, which is pure fluke because it is the one I will be demonstrating with, is the violet. Now the violet, anyone else think of, you're turning violet, Violet? So the violet one is, again, £7.19. And on this one, again, you have kind of your lovely rose gold coloured findings, jump rings, and this beautiful, vibrant. It looks darker on the screen than it actually is, but it's beautiful, vibrant purple. So I'm going to just I'm going to stop sharing now. £7.19 for that again. Let me just, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I have left as well. So this is the actual, can you see, it's even pink. It's got like a really kind of hot pinky purple tone to it. It's really gorgeous. In fact, this is the color I dyed my daughter's hair over the weekend. Well, half of it, because she's half dark and half blonde. And it really is. Can you kind of see that? Like, it's really annoying me because I need you to see just how lovely. Does that show it a bit better? Anyway, they're gorgeous, trust me. And that is what we have here. So let's have a look at what we've got left on that. Well, to be honest with you, I've kind of just started to prep some of the kit. Here I still have another bag of jump rings and these leftover seed beads, and I'm starting to prep to show you for the demo. So you can see just how much we actually have in these kits. So just remembering that this is £7.19, except for that one version that was just a little bit more, £8.09. So let me just show you again. So you get this lovely large clasp, you get the earring hooks, and then obviously the jump rings and the And the seed beads, love that color violet. It looks beautiful. It really is, really pops. And I am normally, I mean, I also have to just say, can you imagine combining those colors together? I absolutely love teal and violet together. I just love this color combination. I mean, how beautiful would that look? If I was to get any two kits, probably would get these two. And I would probably mix them together like this, because I just think that's beautiful. And in that light, I'd say that's probably about, there's still slightly more vibrant, but really gorgeous color tone. Excuse me, just looking at the messages. So it's my son's birthday today, and our lovely Lucy. Oh, is it Lucy Lockett's birthday? Happy birthday, Lucy, if you are watching secretly. I've read all of Harry Potter's and watch every time it comes on TV. Us too. It's a classic, isn't it? My daughter loves to watch it as well. Well, both the kids really, but more my daughter. Yeah, okay, a lot of love for the violet. So go check it out on the website. So let's go ahead and get started with, of course, the demonstration. So I'm going to kind of show you, there's a couple of ways that you can approach this project. And so I do feel like prepping really helps. Definitely a statement piece. Love the green and purple. The green and purple are beautiful together. The thing is, it's actually quite light wear. So even though it's a statement piece, you know, when it's being worn, it has just got that. Let me just see if I can offer it up to show you what's going on in my head today. So when you've actually got it, whoops, let's get that into, you know, you can have it so it's a little bit longer, or you could have it a little bit more. What is wrong with me today? There we go. You know, it's actually, you know, it's quite a nice, comfortable wear. If you just had like a nice sort of slightly scooped top, I think that would look really lovely. And again, that movement, it's just going to make you feel happy. It's got a happy vibe, a happy feel to me anyway. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and prep some pieces. So what we want to do is we're going to kind of build the center chain and the side chain. So it kind of does depend on how. I'm going to show you two different ways. I'm going to show you how, well, to be fair, it's probably how I did this for the earrings and the bracelet. And then I'll just show you a little bit of how I did the necklace. So for the necklace itself, I made a complete chain of 1-in-1 with the seed beads on. And then I got to an equal point and added jump rings on either side. But what I'm going to do is show you how you could, if you want to do that fuller piece, do that. And of course, you could do that fuller piece and then add the chain onto the end of it. So, good morning, Anne. How are you? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got my trusty jump ring opener. I'm going to place this ready. I'm going to have my pliers ready. And I am going to, I feel like I had this on Friday. All I find are my flat nose pliers. I never seem to be able to find my key nose pliers, but they're here. There they are. They were hiding. I got them. So to prep these, what I'm going to do is take, I'm going to my camera to sit still. There we go. Sit straight, please. There we are. So I'm going to take a jump ring. And I'm using just a little felt mat just because obviously it keeps it all stable. I'm just going to open my jump ring and I'm just going to load some of these up, whoopsie, with two of these seed beads. And then I'm just going to place it down, ready to go. So two of the seed beads. Place it down, ready to go. Two of the seed beads. Place it down and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and do a few of these. Okay. And then what we're going to do after is just prep some of the other jump rings, which will be with 3 on. So I'm going to take my jump ring, open it up. I'm going to pop on 3. 1, 2, and 3, and then I'm going to close that jump ring. I'm just going to have to grab a different pair of pliers. and close, and then place that down. And so for every open jump ring, you need 2 of the closed jump rings with 3 on. So for every unit that you have 1, you need to have 2 of your closed jump rings with 3 on. Okay, so that's the only rule really. So every time you've got 1, you need 3 of these, 2 of these. So just popping them on, 1, 2, and 3, and close. And make sure you close them properly. It really is important on a design like this, because they, you know, they can come undone if they're not done properly. So there's 1 unit section there. So I've got my next one. So again, go in, I can take my pliers, switch into my pliers now because I'm going to add my 3 and I need to close them. So 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to close and pop that here. And then 1, 2, and 3, and close. So that's 2 sections ready. So I would make lots of these ready to go, just because this is going to help you when you're doing this. Now, you know, it's one of those projects where you can either work it as you're going along, or you can prep all your sections and have them ready. It really is your choice. You know, everyone does things differently. So there's my next one. Okay. And I'm just going to continue to add a few more. So opening it out. So when I'm opening it, of course, I'm using my pliers. I'm just taking my other pliers and just opening this out, and then going 1, 2, and 3, and close. We'll just do a couple more very quickly. So we've got them ready. And we're going to go 1, 2, and 3. So I think, like I said, personally, I quite liked having the little sections ready to go, because then when it comes to actually building the sections, you know, it's a lot, I think it's a lot less disrupted, should I say, because you're just kind of, you know, putting it all together rather than having to continuously start new units. But 1, 2, 3, 4. So with the earrings, for example, I kind of counted and had 4. And then the drop I found out was quite a nice length, but I did do 5 on one of them, and that was also quite nice. I just think it's your choice and preference. So we will start off with how we could do an earring. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm actually going to do 5 units for an earring. And then I'll just talk about how I can actually change that from being a earring to be, you know, your bracelet or your necklace. So what I would say, every now and again, you might get one little bead that just doesn't want to go all the way around, or, you know, just pop them to the side. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now on the last one, if you're doing earrings, see my little units to the side here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On that very last unit, just to give a nice completion, I'm going to add another closed unit. So another jump ring with, come on, 3 seed beads on. 1, oh, come on, 2, and 3. Pop this here. And then I would just do that on that last one. Okay, so let's compile an earring. We're going to just take this. Now, again, you can prep this so you've got sort of your, if you wanted to have both your earrings ready to go, you can do that. Get that, whoops, some seed beads want to join the party. I'm just trying to move it out of the way slightly. There we go. Whoopsie. So I find a really good way to start this is to actually go ahead and use your finding as a start. So if you're going to be making earrings, attach it straight to your shepherd hook, and then you'll be able to control things. So I'm going to go ahead, and I've got my shepherd hook just here. I'm going to take one of my one of my open jump rings. and pop this on. And then I'm going to add on 2 of my closed units. I'm going to drop this down. Now, if you want those seed beads to be more equal, you should just be able to kind of buddy them along. See how easy that is to kind of have them on either side. Just move it around. Now, there's no front or back on this, so it's really not too important. And then you've got 1 jump ring. You can move those seed beads to go either side, and then you've got the 2 in the middle. Hi, Angela. Says, oh, missed it. Weather horrible here. Picking up the courage to take the dogs for a walk. I shouldn't say that word too loudly. You know, ours need to go out at some point today, and it is not looking good. Good morning, Lisa. She says, good morning, Laura, and everyone. You haven't missed much. We have just started, and of course, I will take you back over to the kits afterwards. So, 1 jump ring and 2 closed ones to the side. Now, what I want to do is just open these out so I can see the middle of the jump ring that was open. And I'm going to take another one of my open jump rings and just hooking it straight onto that middle one. So the 2 that I added are either side. You see? And then before I close it, we add on the 2 closed ones that I just had. And so flip one of those jump rings over, and in this way you can keep control of what you're doing. Flip one of those jump rings over and you'll see you've got 2, 1 on each side, and there's the middle of your jump ring. Now, if you went, oh no, I've dropped it, it happens. I do it a lot. So what I tend to do is, that's part of the joy of having put your shepherd finding or your clasp or whatever you're using on already, because all you need to do, if you do this, all you need to do is just turn it upside down, and you should be able to find that jump ring nice and easily. And the jump ring that we're going to be adding on to is effectively in the middle. It's the chain. It's that 1-in-1 chain. So if you look, if I show you nice and close, you should be able to see that the shepherd hook has got a jump ring attached, and then the jump ring that I've got in my pliers is jump ring attached to the one that's attached to the shepherd hook. So you've got that 1-in-1 chain, and you've got the 2 jump rings either side. So finding that middle of that 1-in-1 chain, we take another open jump ring, oops, that one ran off, and pop it straight into the middle, making a continuous 1-in-1 chain, and then add on 1 and 2 of the closed jump rings. Close this up, make sure it's properly closed. I then flip over that jump ring, and then I can get my center jump ring again. Okay, and switch my pliers over so I can add my open jump ring, and then a closed and a closed, and then close your jump ring, flip one of them over so that you've always got 2 jump rings, 1 on either side of where your pliers are. Take your last open jump ring, and so if I know this is my last open one, if I've prepped it like I have here and I know I'm on my last open one, I am actually going to add all 3 of these closed units, and then I'm going to close. The reason I added that last one with 3 jump rings on is so that when you drop it down like this, it's just got that nice complete finish to it. It doesn't look abandoned. So, and look at that as a statement pair of earrings. I mean, how cool are these? Again, that movement, that texture. Now this is with 5, and I'll grab another pair to show you them slightly shorter with the 4. So let's go in with so you can see exactly the same visually, just these are a little drop longer. So it really is your choice what sort of length you want to do, whether you want to do them with 4. Well, when I say 4, I think of 4 as that like base part. So 4 jump rings would mean 8 and then that drop one, so 9 closed units and 4 open, and the longer one is just 5 open units and 11 of your closed, just so that you've got this last one here. And what I'll do is I'll take this off to show you why I personally like it with that drop. And of course you can add something else in the middle if you wanted to. I'm going to just take this off just so you can see the difference. I'm going to attempt something that's either going to work or it won't. I'll place that down. Can you see, just like for me, I just kind of feel like it looks a bit like it's missing something, because you've got all this lovely movement and sort of body here, and then it kind of just drops there. So I just personally think that adding that last extra closed unit with the 3 beads on just really adds that little final detail. I just think it just gives it a nice finish. So there is, of course, your earring. Now, if you didn't want to do an earring and you were going to be making this into a bracelet, what we would do is we would switch out the shepherd hook, she says. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way. I'll take it off with there. And I would pop on the clasp. Now with the bracelet, I did actually just put an unseed beaded clasp ring, just because I thought it would just for ease and going through here. However, you could put seed beads onto this jump ring. It's just really your choice. I quite liked that look, but let's go ahead and add one of these units. What I would probably do in this situation is add a seed bead, the clasp and a seed bead, and then we just need to find, whoopsie, so I know that's the end there. Do not use your fingers to close a jump ring. So then you could have that start. So you've got a little beaded section, then you go into your beaded unit, and then all you do is continue with your pattern until you're happy, basically. Let me just drop that off there. And so I would, let me just take that one off there. So that would then just be the start of your bracelet, and you just continue with that pattern. So you would have your units ready to go. You would have your beaded units, which we have here. A couple more of these, all nice and ready to go. But just remember, for each beaded unit, you need to have 2 with 3 on and closed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would need to make 12 with the actual 3 beads and closed section for that to go onto the piece. So 1, 2, and 3, and close. Start to put it next to your sections, really. So 1, 2, and 3. So let's get a little bit, let's just do what I wanted to do with the whole trying different colorways, because I have to. I just know these are going to look amazing. So I'm going to just pop a couple of these on. Let's do a couple. So I would definitely be tempted, because even with the gold, it's a lovely gold, and the gold and the rose gold will go beautifully together as well. So that would give you a really, it could almost give you another dimension with the color mixture and of course that texture. So let's go with 1. And then let's just add these on. Hello, Annette. She said hello from Germany. Hi, how's the weather there? It's we have the winter sun here. I like that. And it's very cold but nice and bright. So we'll take that. Okay, so I'm going to do, if I was looking at mixing this up into a colour, you've got options of either doing your centre colour, one set colour, centre beads, so the one with just 2 on and open, in one colour and your sort of added section, your shaggy loop section in another, or we can mix it up. So let's mix it up, shall we? So remember how we can find the end? We just take the last two that are kind of to the side and then just fold them down, and there is your center bead. So let's come in with changing the color. So I'm going to add on these beautiful teals. Now I am using all the same color jump rings. Just make sure it's nice and closed properly. And when I'm closing it properly, just notice I'm really making sure it clicks, but also kind of pushing it as well. Oh, what should I have done before I closed it? What should I have done? Added on my closed units. There we go. Make sure it's shut. Flip them over. And I'm going to take the purple and the two teal units and close. And there you can see how you can get a mixture of the colors, kind of. I think that's really pretty. I would probably, let's do a couple more, and then we'll just fly back over to the website again just to see these lovely deals. Just remember, these kits are £7.19 for all except for one. I'm trying to remember which one was slightly like £8.09, so less than £1 more. And you have enough in these kits to be able to make a bracelet, a necklace, and a pair of earrings. So, you know, a lot in these kits. You get 3 bags of these jump rings, and you get your shepherd hooks, 2 large toggle clasps, a bag of your seed beads. I mean, you get everything you need for an amazing price. So let's just go ahead and add this next one on now. So I've gone back to the teal for the center and the violet for the sides, making sure that's closed nicely. And then you look at the difference. So you've got that lovely mixture here. I mean, you could do it so that you had maybe a center, the side sections in your one color, and then that little colorful section. And then again, you know, there's so much there's so much sorry, there's so much potential with this. Sorry. Anastasia says, I love rose gold. I think the purple and green would look awesome together. That grey would pop also. Absolutely. I just think these colour combinations are really awesome. Alison, sorry, I love this shaggy dog invention. Do you mean this shaggy loop? Because that's just funny. I'm sorry. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? And again, even with these gorgeous large toggle clasps, this could be a bag charm. You know, you could pop this straight onto a bag. I mean, look at that, even just graduating down like that. I just think that's gorgeous. Now, if you did want to make this into a necklace, what you could then, of course, do is simply go into a 2 in 2. So open a jump ring, close it, open a jump ring, close it. I mean, if I was doing a 2 in 2, I probably would have some open and some closed. 2 in 2, 1 in 1, sorry, but it's got 2 seed beads on. That's where I was going with that. Ooh, that one didn't want to be involved. So we can see here. So if you wanted to make it into a nice, just continue that around into a necklace once you did your center section. So say I wanted this to be a necklace, I can just remove the clasp and go into a 2 in 2. 1 in 1. Oh my goodness, Laura. So yeah, that is pretty much how you can sit and have a little bit of fun with these beautiful seed beads, and just play about with the color. I mean, look at this as a color combination. I just think this is gorgeous. Definitely be mixing these up. Alison says it's grape harvesting season in Cape Town, and I'm envisioning bunches of grapes with shed green to add in. Lol. I mean, that's yeah, I completely see that. What you could do if you wanted to make it look a bit fuller is you could, of course, double up your let's go ahead, let's just double a couple of these up. So if you wanted to add even more texture, I am going to come in with some green. And although we don't have green, we do have this beautiful teal green. It still gives that lovely, vibrant you know, option. And you can, with this, it's not, you know, there's no, I'm a very firm believer of there's no rules, you know, that's the base, but you can really play about with this. You could add either in a pattern, sort of instead of adding 2 to each side, you could of course add 4. So I've just gone in on this unit and I'm adding another 2 to that center section. Just remember, with your shaggy loop, you have your center section, which is effectively here, and then you just want to add on 2 jump rings onto each of these, one on either side. So one on your lower and one on the higher. You could add 2 on each side if you want to. You could add 4 on each side if you want to. You know, it's completely up to you. We've got these larger jump rings. We do have the 9mm jump rings, which means that you can add more onto these. You've got more scope to play about. You've got all of these beautiful seed beads, so many, and just really lovely. Look how easy they're going on. 1, 2, and 3. And let's go down to the next one. So I can skip down to this one and add another one. And you can really build this out. You could graduate it. I mean, look, even just adding a couple. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not double that one up. I mean, just adding a few in around like that in different colors. Look at that. How pretty does that look? You could really play about with that and, you know, add and take away from that design. So, and again, if you were making grapes, you could tailor down to just single ones and really make it really full at the top and just add less as you go down. That's the actual technique for you. But what I'm going to do, I can see Elaine has said, I came on a bit late, can we see all the colours again? And I know a couple of you have joined us a little bit later. So I am going to go back to the website and take you back through each piece in the colourway. The Maven is more 840. Oh, the mauve is more 848 for us, but still not bad. I mean, you know, when you think of what you get in here, Anastasia, as well in these kits. So let me just, before I take you over to the website, I'm going to just show you the pieces here. So you've got your mauve, which are these ones here, and these are £8 and 9p. Okay. This is the sort of titanium silver and beautiful soft lilac coloured seed beads. You have your ice blue. I'm going to go to the website after and just show you the breakdown of these as well. Ice blue, which is this gorgeous, almost like a light aquamarine shade of blue, and your classic silver. You have your shadow, which is this lovely black finding, so black jump rings and shepherd hooks, etc., but with this gorgeous smoky quartz coloured seed bead, that slightly dramatic look. Your champagne, which is these lovely champagne gold jump rings and findings and beautiful pale golden seed beads. And then of course you have your lovely teal with the gold, and that is on a necklace that we have here. Teal and gold combination. And then you of course have, which you've seen me using, the rose gold and this beautiful violet coloured jump ring seed bead. Now with these kits, all of them except for the mauve ones are £7 and 19p. The this kit is £8 and 9p instead of £8.99 and instead of £7.99. So this is the kit that you have, and you have enough in these kits to be able to basically make a pair of earrings, a bracelet, and your necklace from one kit. So you can see everything that we have here. I mean, even just this play about piece here that you can see that I've been using all my rose gold coloured jump rings. Look at what I've got left. It's going to look a bit messy because I've just been kind of adding to it, but I still have all of this plus this bag of jump rings left, plus, you know, the seed beads here. Look, and that's even, I've been adding this piece here. I've made the bracelet. So you have so much in these kits. Let me show you what you have left over from just one pair of earrings in a kit, just to show you again that one pair of earrings, and then my leftovers from the one pair of earrings is this. So let me take you over to the website one more time to have a quick look. So I will just go ahead and share my screen for you. Okay, so you can see the kits here. They are under the Shaggy Seed Bead Loop Jewellery, and you'll see that you have your champagne gold, which is £7.19. I have shown you all of these up close, but you have this, so you get 3 bags of your 9mm jump rings, which are your outer diameter, 7mm if you're talking jump ring chainmail size. You get your bag of seed beads, you get your 2 large lobster clasps, and you get your shepherd hook findings. So that is what you will get in every kit. And that is £7.19 for the champagne gold, £1.19 for the ice blue. Oh, come on. £8.09 for the mauve. Mauve. Then your shadow, again, 19. These just, I think these are just really good, sort of that little added extra drama. Isn't they great? Your turquoise color, your gold and turquoise. Really classic combination. And again, imagine if I just added some of these violet jump rings into that center section of the necklace just here, that would really pop. It just depends what kind of look you're for. I love those colors together. And of course, what I've been demonstrating with, which is your violet, but they are even more kind of hot violet than they are coming across in that picture. They're coming across a little bit more purple. They are purple, but they're like that violet purple. Really gorgeous kit there. Again, exactly the same in everything, £7.19. So that is your kit of the day, and that is your make. So I hope you've enjoyed the project today. I really love working with these projects. It's such a lovely tactile pieces. Anastasia says the price is a great deal. It really truly is, and that's not me just saying that. I mean, look at what you get. Look what I've got left. And that one pair of earrings, this one pair of earrings here, which is from that kit, that's one pair of earrings. I mean, if you were going bridal, you know, you could, that would be a beautiful bridal piece. People might not want the color, but I mean, I just think this is beautiful for the bridal. But you've got bridesmaids options here as well. So much potential. And I just think, you know, we're getting through winter. Spring will be here soon. Hair up in a ponytail, lovely pair of earrings. How cool is he going to have that lovely jangle? I just think it's a great kit. So, you know, I hope you've enjoyed the project. I will be back with you on Wednesday. I've got another lovely, great project for you then. So I will see you all on Wednesday. Thank you as always for joining me. If you do have a go at making any of these projects, or you make anything from the kits, please let me know. I'd love to see what you all come up with. I am on Facebook as Laura Binding. And for now, I'm going to let you enjoy the rest of your